Hi, you guys. It's Mary White again from the Cooking with... Goddamn motherfucker.
Keep going, keep going.
No. Hey, you guys. Hi, it's Mary White again, the Cooking with Cannabis lady. And I really want you guys to know more about CBD. So today, I've got Jerry Whiting. And Jerry Whiting is like the godfather of cannabis in Washington State anyway. Right? I think so. But Jerry also is brilliant, and he owns Leblanc CNE, which is a wonderful company, and he makes beautiful CBD products. But Jerry's also got like the science brain, right? So I wanted to ask him a little bit more about, specifically, Jerry, the chemical difference between CBD, hemp, and the other kinds of cannabis.
Oh, so historically, recreational users have talked about sativa, hybrids, and indicas.
Right.
Which nowadays, because of hybridization and what you see in the market, isn't botanically true. So what a lot of us talk about are type 1, type 2, and type 3 plants. Type 1 are the drug cultivars, which are THC dominant.
Okay.
Type 3 are CBD dominant, and of course type 2 tend to be 1-to-1. So when you look at the lab results for 100 different samples of all kinds of cannabis sativa L, there are three bumps. There's type 1 with THC, type 3 with CBD, and type 2, which tends to be 1-to-1. So botanically, hemp is an extreme case of type 3. It has it gets you well because it has CBD and terpenes. It does not get you high. Okay. So with the passage of the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, aka the Farm Bill, we now have a federal definition of hemp.
Great.
It now says that cannabis sativa L with less than 0.3% delta-9 THC, the cannabinoid that gets you intoxicated, is anything less than that is hemp. And the good news is hemp, from the federal perspective, is no longer a Schedule 1 but Schedule 5, which means no more DEA but the FDA and the Department of Agriculture. So hemp, industrial hemp, is now administered by the various states' Departments of Agriculture. So as long as you're growing cannabis sativa L that is non-intoxicating because it has less than 0.3% delta-9 THC, you're not going to prison. The good news is, it's very, very positive.
It's very positive.
So the good news is, whether you live in a state with recreational or legal medical marijuana, you can still enjoy cannabis medicine by using hemp. You simply won't get high.
All right. But now, Jerry, and this is great information, right? But then, hemp, it's federally legal now and it doesn't get you high, but where do people get it?
Oh, so here we are at Harvest 2019.
Oh, okay. Harvest 2019.
What people did, before it was Colorado, Oregon who had a head start, all except I think 3 or 4 states, farmers are growing hemp. You get a license from your state's Department of Agriculture, you grow your crop, and you have them come out and do a pre-harvest inspection to make sure that what you're growing isn't marijuana, or that your hemp hasn't gone hot, by which we mean that it goes over 0.3%, which means you don't have hemp, you have bad pot.
You got really bad pot.
Really bad pot.
Correct. Like that old ditchweed crap
now,
we used to
funny
smoke.
You should mention, because we're elders.
We're older than you.
And so, maybe not.
Maybe
but
not.
Here's the deal. I'm 65, which means I've spent 50 years with the plant. And growing up in Ohio, we would take drives in the country and come across 2 things that we thought we could get away with. Field corn, it wasn't sweet corn, it was field corn, and we nearly broke our teeth. And ditchweed, which was not marijuana, you got a headache and it tasted bad. So, modern industrial hemp cultivars have everything except delta-9 THC. They do have CBD, which is what the rage is, but also other cannabinoids and especially terpenes. So, in the old days, the ditchweed in the Midwest was remnants of hemp for victory when the Japanese held the Philippines, and that was grown for fiber. Well, I have news for you. If you smell or taste industrial hemp grown for CBD, it tastes just like pot.
I know.
Yes. And the good news is, because cannabis has 75 to 100 cannabinoids and up to 200 terpenes and flavonoids and all manner of things. Even without delta 9 THC, it makes great medicine.
You guys getting this?
Great medicine.
You don't have to get high to get well.
So the thing is, all cannabis, whether the drug cultivars or 1-to-1 or hemp, evoke an entourage effect. That means that the chemicals in cannabis act together synergetically better than any one chemical alone.
Okay.
So people make pure CBD. Actually, a small amount of CBD with all the rest of the cannabinoids and terpenes is better medicine.
Is better.
Yeah.
Now, and Jerry, like I mentioned, he has Leblanc C&E is his company. And Jerry, could people buy hemp from you?
If you so desire. I'm known for making tinctures, topicals, and other preparations. Initially, beginning 7 years ago, within the medical marijuana system here in Washington, no longer with us. But beginning 3 years ago, I switched my workflow to hemp. Now I grew hemp this summer under someone else's license. I also have partner farms all over the country growing hemp on forward contracts, not futures. And it's harvest time, and so I'm harvesting about, all told, about 8 or 9 cultivars to make medicine.
So if people that are seeing this video can they get hold of you and buy hemp?
Oh, so the deal is, my name is Jerry Whiting.
Jerry Whiting.
In French, Whiting is Leblanc.
Okay. Oh.
And C&E, Leblanc C&E, Cannabis Négociant Éleveur. So the business model is based on Bordeaux.
Okay.
I'm a grower broker. I'm a négociant éleveur, but a cannabis. So C&E. So we say, Leblanc C&E, we're known for 4 things: genetics, product dev, research, education.
You guys getting all this?
I have a huge seed bank, just huge. And
very few men brag about the size of their seed bank. I'm just saying. It just sounds a little...
That was her, not me.
Sorry.
I know. We're friends.
We're friends. Tell them how to get hold of you.
Oh, so LEBLANC.com.
There you go.
LeblancCNE.com or LeblancCNE@gmail or anywhere you see Leblanc C&E.
He's every fucking where.
I also write a column for Northwest Leaf.
Oh, yeah.
I write a monthly hemp column for Northwest Leaf. There's also editions in Alaska, Oregon, Maryland. Sometimes I get all 4. This month, just 3.
You're so fancy.
I know. I have a podcast. I also speak. I've been a guest on other people's podcasts.
So you guys, Jerry's the shit. Okay. And
I'm that guy who doesn't have a business card, but everyone knows who I am.
Yeah. So, we're going to talk to Jerry more, too, in more of these videos. But just so you know, Jerry Whiting, LeBlanc C&E, and, of course, me, Mary White, the
one and only
lady.
Yes. But again, just to summarize, hemp and marijuana are basically Chihuahua and German Shepherd. They can jump the fence and pollinate each other. So the line is, thank goodness, hemp is legal federally and you don't go to prison except if you're in Idaho.
Yeah.
Just don't go to Idaho or drive through. But it's this classic salesperson's foot in the door. A lot of people who never thought about smoking pot or weed can't wait to use hemp for CBD and everything else it has to offer. But truly, cannabis sativa L is the whole spectrum. And hemp is just one end of that whole plant thing. So if you love hemp, that means you love marijuana too.
You like the pot, you know you do.
Confess.
We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
And thank you.
And thank you.
Bye.